Hey guys, what's going on? Arkel here, and today is Guild Wars again, so I'm gonna be making a video on my runs. But before I get to that, I wanted to just talk a little bit about, this week. This week I've been pretty busy, and I actually never talked about this before, but the rate at which I'm gonna release my videos is I've been doing a lot of every day. But sometimes I kind of run out of ideas, so this is where you guys can help me out with some good ideas on what to make videos about. I'd definitely like to make some more, interesting videos. Not always just gameplay, but maybe some other interesting stuff also. So, yeah, so you can expect my videos to be a little erratic sometimes. It's gonna depend how I feel with work and, whatever I have planned other than that. So, yeah, but... yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a video for Guild Wars today for my runs. And yeah, today I decided to go with Minon and Nick, but the thing with, because I've been doing a lot of, sniping lately with my Demogorgon and all that, I do enjoy it. It's a little challenging. It does get a lot less views that I can see. So I'm guessing you guys are less interested by that, just by judging by the number of views. So yeah, I decided to go with Minnow Nick, but the thing with Minnow Nick is that there's some top bases that are actually getting, very anti-Minnow. So I'll give you an example here. So if I decide to go Minnow and Nick, I have to make peace with the fact that I'm not going to be doing all the top bases and getting the max score. So I might be 3, 4, 5 points under the max. But yeah, it might be more fun for you guys to watch, it might be more fun for me and all that. So anyway, so this is one base here that I'll give as an example. So this here, when I snipe, I actually take the side here, I pull out just the SK and I just start hitting on him and kill everything else. But here, there's really no spot for Minnow, so if you look here, 612 points for this one, not really worth taking any sort of chances, so I'll move on to the next one. And there's another one in Arena Legends, this one here. So this one is also, if I'm skipping one, this is the 6th one from the top. But this one here might be a little annoying just because of the towers that you see here. So they're Garrison 7, they're gonna stun pretty bad. I don't want my Minnow to start being stunned and lose one of the Pumpkin Duke stacks, or I just don't feel like messing around too much and taking any sort of chances whatsoever. So instead I'm just gonna skip this one because the next one is actually it's actually this one right here, the next one. And if you look here, this is gonna be some very easy Minnow bombing happening here. So that's what I'm gonna do. So, I'll just go over the setup once again because I am doing it a little bit differently. The way I was doing it before when I was dropping Nick first, Nick is, it's less sure that you're gonna get the, the 100%. It's still pretty damn sure because I did do 100 runs and more, and I never really failed or anything. It did come close, I think, twice, but I still always got it. So, and a lot of them I never used tree, sometimes I never used Red Drake even when I was doing that. So, but the thing with that is that when there's a lot of troops, I can't go without Triton. And if I go without Triton, if I go with Triton, I don't have tree, which kind of sucks. If ever anything goes bad, I really do like having that backup for, reviving and just getting one final blow in, because usually that will be the difference. If you get everybody to die, everybody's gonna be, the buildings are gonna be near dead if they're not dead already. So a revive can make all the difference in the world. So I'll go over my setup here, but this time I'm going to be dropping Dread Drake first, taking care of the troops. That way I can always ensure that I can keep tree on hand. And yeah, so I'll go over the setup here. So I'm going to go with the Revitalized PD. I put Angie on him. He's got a Revived Crest, nothing that important. I've got Minnow here with half of a 5-set Bulwark and half of a 4, so he's actually 4 Bulwark right now with a little bit extra stats. I do that just because I want to make sure that I always get 2 PD procs. And next we've got, I think Dreadrake was next. So he's got Phoenix, he's going to be clearing the troops. I took him off of any artifact so that I know he can die. And yeah, so he's got War God, but I'll have to check that one out a little bit. If he's doing too much damage, I'll probably take it off and put a revive or something. So next we've got Nick. So Nick is actually with 5 Revite right now. The reason why I put that on him is, like, let's say you drop Nick beside a building. His first proc will not be buffed by his own proc. So the Frostbite will not hit that hard. So 5 is actually not that great when there are still a bunch of buildings if I was to drop him first. But since I'm dropping him last, this is a lot easier to control because I can drop him just the right distance so that he can get to the heroes, hit once just before his second Frostbite proc, and that way the second Frostbite proc is going to be fully buffed and finish up anything that might be left in the base. Not counting that he also has a level 24 Doom Balloon right now with level 8 Blast Cannon. So he is going to be my finisher if ever I need to, but usually I don't need to use him. And then finally we've got Cupid. So Cupid has Bublo just for a little bit more survivability, but really he's going to be dropped and it's going to be most of the time just 100% right after the drop. So he's just got a revive and nothing special. And other than that I've got Tree, but Tree doesn't really need anything. He's just going to be there to revive and give one last shot. So everybody's deployed. We're going to be ready to go here. So yeah, I don't think I'm missing really anything. I'll just go over the artifacts real quick. So just in order, because since Nick is my finisher, I just wanted to make sure that he can live as long as possible to get that one big proc in. So I just left him in Victor. And yeah, so we've got Cupid in this one. Then we've got PD in the Blitz, so he can hit faster and get to his proc faster, while Minnow is just revving up slowly. And we've got Minnow in Axe of Strife, so I think that's pretty much everything. So we've got the 2 damage dealers there. We've got another damage dealer here, but I don't want to put Dreadrake in any of them because I want him to die, and I mainly want him to just soften up buildings and kill the troops. So, and Tree doesn't really need to be anywhere, so he's out also. So that's the entire setup. So I'm gonna go into it here, and we're gonna see what we can get accomplished. So the first one is gonna be actually Sun Pirates at 251,900. Alright, so we've got a few troops here, so we're gonna start with Dreadrake. I'm gonna look for the Town Hall first, so it's in the center. That doesn't really matter. I would usually try to stay away from the Town Hall if it's on the outside, because I want to leave that for PD. But yeah, here we go. We're just gonna start here. So, taking care of troops is the first thing. And I'm gonna want him to die. So already 10%, 12%. Probably gonna have to, he's still got a lot of health. 15, 16, still too much health. Yeah, I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna put a revive on him. So, let's take it from... Who's got a revive? Actually, let's take it from... Yeah, let's take it from this Zerk PD, who doesn't need it. And let's put it on... Where is he? Okay, there we go. Let's remove that. So he was doing way too much damage there. Alright, and I'll just put this back here so I don't forget. Alright, so let's go back in and try this. So that was Sun Pirates, 251. Alright, so I think this time I'll start on the side where there's more towers, just to get a little bit more damage in. On Dreadrake, I mean. So 10%. Okay, so he's gonna die now. Okay, so no troops left. We've got more than enough buildings, so I'm gonna start off PD where there's a bit more buildings here to the right. I'm gonna start Minnow probably on the... maybe up here, so that he has a long way to walk. Or maybe on the left. Yeah, I think on the left might be good. So I'll do that. So first off, we're gonna put... yeah, let's start it all off from here. So let's put Minnow right out here on the left. And then I'll have to drop PD, so I can't forget that. So we're... yeah, my spot for Cupid, I mean, is gonna be towards the bottom. So let's start this here, like this. So we've got one PD proc. Heading towards the second. There we go. Minnow, boom. So one down. So let's go and get Dread Drake revived. So next one. Next one is going to be Arena Legends at 258. 250.8. So we've got troops again, not that many. A bit more towers on the left side, so I'll just start him off towards maybe the left side here. Just get him to die quick. Okay, so all troops should be gone now. Dread Drake's gonna die soon. Alright, so I'm gonna start Minnow on the right side, and PD, I'm gonna put him right next to the buildings there at the top, and I'll drop PD towards the bottom, Cupid towards the bottom here. So I'm gonna do... actually, I don't want to lose sight. Yeah, I think I might drop Cupid up there. Let's do Minnow out here on the left instead. And then I can keep track of PD a bit better. So I'm gonna go like this, like this. Oh, PD, gonna die. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we didn't get all buildings down. Not sure exactly what happened there. But we're at 90%. So 90%, I'm gonna target... I think I'll go from... I'm a little bit too far, I think, to get a perfect proc on the drop. But I'll go and target the Town Hall just in case. So let's go like this. Okay, so it didn't need anything else. And I still had tree, so keep that in mind. Okay, so that's gonna be 2 down. I think I've got everybody revived. So next, it's gonna be... I'm gonna skip the 250 in Arena Legends that we saw before. I'm gonna go into Grinners at 249.7. Okay. So this one here, there are no troops. So with no troops, I think I'll drop... Actually, no, I won't mess around with it too much. Okay, I think I'll just do the same, but without Dread Drake at the beginning. So let's just go for it. So I'm gonna start PD, I think, on the top right. And I'll let Minnow be on the left here. So I need to stay away from that new hero from Anubis. So let's go with maybe something like this and this. So we've got one. I need another proc. Okay. Come on, Minnow. 91 and 100. So that one's done. We can go straight on to the next one, which is 249-2. So this one does have troops, huh? So I'll have to... Actually, I don't think it needs to be that complicated here, because... I mean... I don't think I need much more than a proc, so I'll leave the outside buildings for... I think I can get him, all of them with another proc. Okay, maybe one last one. So now he's gonna go suicide, and I'll have all the buildings left. Okay, so still 0%. Huh? So the buildings are not softened up really, but I'm not sure I'm gonna need that. As long as I can get a few procs going. So let's do Minnow out here and PD out here. So I'll need to drop and one more proc. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Not sure if that was an Ares totem or what. I'll do the same thing here. So I ran into a totem. Yeah, because there's no Ares there, so that was an Ares totem. So I think I'll start PD more from the bottom. Okay, so let's try that again. Hopefully we don't run into the Ares totem. I'm not sure what the totem at the bottom is though. So let's try this like that, huh? Okay, so that wasn't well timed. I got hit. Okay, so that one is not too good. So I need to time myself for a good second proc. So I think what I'll do here is I'll get aggro probably. I think maybe I can survive if I go here towards that gold mine. So I'll start from a bit further and we'll go like this. So 95. I need him to hit once. Okay, next one is gonna be big. Ah, already dead. Okay, so buildings I think are almost dead, so I'll have to do one more here. So let's hope that tree does it. 97. There we go. So it was actually Minnow that finished it off by being full energy. So that one was a bad run because I wasn't watching for Minnow being fed energy by the aggro of the other heroes. So that was actually a bit of a trap there, and I was fortunate not to get caught by it. So usually I look at global proccers, but I don't, yeah, usually it doesn't get close enough to the heroes that the heroes are able to feed energy before I actually get to proc on Minnow, so I'll have to keep that in mind next time. So who's next then? So we've got 4 done. Okay, so we need one more. That one more is going to be in Arena Legends again, and it's going to be the 247-6. So this one here I wanted to skip because of the towers. So those towers here are a bit annoying. Unless maybe I can start off. Let's just try it for fun to start. So let's go like this, huh? And try to get to the tower. If I can get to the tower, maybe I'll be okay. So all the troops are gone. So see the amount of stuns I'm getting? That's what I want to avoid. Okay, so I did get the tower. So now I need him to go down, and he's going up. That's not good. He's gonna kill the rest of the buildings, which is exactly what I needed, and it's 36% already. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip this one so I can keep things simple. So this one here, where there's more, there's not, towers are spread out evenly, so I'll just drop here. Okay, nice proc by Phoenix. Okay, so that's gonna be the last of the troops. And now he's going in, so I think that's actually pretty good. Okay, so we've got Michael right now that procced. I don't think we have anything else like global proccers or anything like that, so we should be good to continue. So I can actually drop Minnow on the left side here, which is a bit further, and I can drop PD. Oh, at the town hall is gonna be best. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye on PD and drop Cupid as soon as possible. So let's do this here and this here, and now I'm ready for Cupid. Okay, 2 procs, 100%. So that one was simple enough, and that's gonna complete it. So 3060 points. Still just 21, but that's close to the max I could get for this. That's not so bad. Alright, so that's gonna be another Guild Wars done. So I'm gonna end the video here so you don't have to see me setting up everything back to defense. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Minnow Nick, and I might continue doing that since it seems to be very clear that you guys enjoy that more. So let me know what you think of this one. It's not like the other ones where I was dropping Nick first, but this, at least I can keep tree with this one on any base. So let me know what you think. I'll be looking at the comments as usual, and yeah, always keep coming up with ideas if you have any for me to make videos, because I do run out of ideas sometimes. I'm not too sure I'd like to make a lot of videos on just daily stuff. Maybe once in a while is fine, but all the time, I'm not sure. Or, you know, if you would like that, also let me know. I'd be glad to hear it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep clashing.